back to Midwest Access. Well, from workshops to exhibits, there is so much to experience in Winona at the Minnesota Marine Art Museum. And we have the lovely Caitlin in to tell us all about it. Caitlin, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, we'd love to have you, and so thankful that you take the trip from Winona.
Of course, anytime.
Oh, it is such a pretty trip, and it's a quick, it's a beautiful little drive.
It really is.
Yeah. And so tell us, when we take that beautiful little drive, what can we find there?
Well, we always have lots of exhibits going on, but we have a new one opening on March 18th, and there'll be a special program sort of celebrating the opening of that on March 20th. It's called A Spectacle in Motion, and it is from 1848, and it is one of the longest panoramic pieces of art in the country or the world.
Really?
It's over 1,200 feet long and on 2 spools. And it was originally designed or made as sort of a piece of entertainment before films. And so they would play music and then move it and sort of tell the story of a voyage around the world. So we'll be displaying about 40 feet at a time.
Okay.
And then every 2 weeks we're going to rotate it. So if you come back throughout the year, you'll be able to see different sections of it. And
that is so cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yes, yes. I was actually looking and I didn't quite get that it was on spools.
Yes.
Yeah, that is really neat.
So if you come a few times, you'll see different portions of it, and then there'll be interactives throughout the gallery to sort of see what else is in there, what you're not seeing.
Yeah, that you're not seeing that's on display right then. And then you have so many fun workshops and programs, and I feel like I'm not even sure where to start.
Yeah, so we always have our Toddler Tuesday. It's actually coming up this Tuesday. It's from 10:30 to noon. It's for our littlest art lovers and their grown-ups, whoever that may be.
I love that.
And there's interactive crafts and chances for free play and sort of a chance to come and explore the museum.
Yeah, and I always feel like that's such a great place to meet other moms and other parents too.
Yes.
When my kids were little, it was like I met some of my best friends just randomly at places like that we were hanging out with our kids, and then you kind of go through all those years together. It's super fun.
Yes, I used to bring my son when he was little. It was really fun.
Yes, I was complaining to Olivia that I wished I had a kid in the 1 to 5 age range so that I could bring. I'm like, mine are way too big, and nobody's looking like we're on the horizon for any grandchildren. So, you know, if you need a babysitter, give me a call. And then you've got like a sewing program too. I thought that was really cool.
So we have this new Studio Arts workshop program. Yeah. And so a lot of them are 2-day workshops over weekends. There's a sewing one coming up where you learn to sew a vest, a garment.
Yeah.
And that will be in April. We also have a photography workshop coming up with a photographer, Craig Blacklock. There is one about reusing materials to make quilts. We have a wood carving one. So lots of different chances to sort of take a deep dive into a form of art and sort of expand your own practice.
Yeah, definitely. I sew a little, but when I was reading about that one, it was like some sewing experience probably preferred, but you don't have to have been able to make garments or anything like that, and you'll learn a lot of neat things.
Yeah, we've had a basket making one, a lot of different ones, and people leave with these beautiful pieces of art that they've made and then learned a new skill. So they're really fun.
Yeah, very fun. I love the quilt idea too. You said that one's kind of a reuse. I really like that idea because I think that's kind of where quilting came from, was using small scraps.
Yes.
And so it's kind of neat to see it return to that.
Yeah, absolutely. And that will go along with an exhibition that we have by Minnesota artist Eric John Olson, who creates these sort of 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional pieces from plastic scraps to make pieces of art.
Very cool. Yeah. I love that. Well, thank you so much,
Thanks
Caitlin.
for having me.
Love having you anytime. It is wonderful. That is such a great museum and just a little gem here in Southeast Minnesota.
Well, we hope